Oh, I think I'll put on some like action-packed music.
Oh God.
Some like just like kind of there's one that's like chill. Yeah, this one's kind of chill action. Yeah. Um, this song kind of reminds me of The Witcher. Uh,
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I heard a little bit of news about Henry Cavill creating a new series about Warhammer 40K. I'm kind of
Oh
excited for it.
shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe
hmm.
that'll be my in to Warhammer 40K. I've always wanted a reason to get into it.
Yes. I
That,
actually
that
been
new video
playing.
game.
Yeah, I've been
Oh.
playing it. Super fun. Super duper fun.
When I eventually play a different game other than Baldur's Gate 3, that'll be that'll be on the list. That I feel like that game is gonna make Warhammer 40K more accessible to people.
It honestly is.
What's
Oh,
it called?
tracks.
Oh, what?
Warhammer, what was it called?
Oh, Warhammer 40K.
No, I mean the video game.
Oh, Warhammer Rogue Trader. So it's
Rogue
like,
Trader.
yeah,
Trading all my rogues, turning them into grids. Uh,
multi-classing them to a
so
Gloomstalker.
last time we played, stuff happened. It was a lot of things happened. Um, you went to go testify at the Council of the Blooded, and there were a lot of intense questions. Two of you answered questions while two of you helped. Uh, Crash and Miki happened to make really good arguments, and you all ended up winning the vote, which is not a foregone conclusion because Miki had lost the vote in her other timeline. So
Ooh.
uh yeah, but you all won the vote, and Baz then turned into a horse. Uh and Aloysius Killshaw was mad at you. He threatened you, pointed his finger at you, and said, "You'll be sorry," and ran out of the room just at the exact moment that Miki happened to be paralyzed by her memory issues. Um, why is this heater supposed to be heating me and it's not heating me? Heat me. Um, so Aloysius Killshaw ran out of the room, and everybody decided to run after him. You all headed to the castle, and you arrived at the metal gate, which was now closed. And apparently, you were not going to be allowed entry. At that moment, Basnik reared his horsey self up, knocking off anyone who's on his back, and just ran off.
That man.
Like the hero he is, off to save
Ran off.
someone.
He had
Yeah,
Always
other
got better
places to
places
be.
to be.
maybe he had a really useful idea and he decided to
Mhm.
implement it. We don't know
That's
what
what I'm
he's
thinking.
yeah.
He's
He's
gonna
doing
light himself on fire again and just run in there.
He's getting more allies to join us later.
Yes.
exactly. So he went like that and he ran away. And you three find yourself standing at the base of the slammed shut, very thick metal portcullis, giant stone gate, the southern gate of Castle Dagran.
Y'all, I think we should learn where the prince is now. Should I cast send him?
Yes, I think that's smart.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast sending to the prince.
Ooh.
Just a point of order.
Okay, what are your 25 words?
You know, I had a week to write this down. Uh, okay. I say,
You
Prince,
you used another of these sendings last time to talk to
it's true. This is my last third level, unfortunately. But also I only have two third level spells, so it doesn't block me out of too terribly much. Uh, Prince, where are you? You might be in danger. we are not being allowed access to the part of the palace that you're in.
And you hear back, I'm in my bedroom. What's happening?
Shit.
Am I in danger? How did the council go? Hello?
I hate. Okay, that's fine. I guess it
Okay.
makes sense he wouldn't know about magic very well. He's in his room. He's fine right now.
At least you
Oh,
know where he is.
thank heavens. But
Go.
why are they denying entry? Now of all times, after the vote.
Hey, Valentis, pull rank, like threaten them or something, can you?
Valentis is about 500 feet behind you,
Oh,
Oh,
What?
I thought he was right next to us.
slowly
Okay.
waving at you. Are you okay? He's slowly arriving. You're standing at the foot of this gate. There are a couple guards up on the top of the ramparts looking down at you sternly.
hey, we're like heroes or something. Can we get through?
And one of them says, one of them with a thick mustache says, no admittance.
Why?
Orders.
From who?
Orders of the Queen.
Orders of Queen Call.
But the queen has just been voted out,
That I
vo- voted against,
I think
voted against.
technically that hasn't happened yet.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
still
In the process.
oh,
got to deal with some red tape.
no, that is true.
The guard looks confused at the three of you as you talk over each other.
You said there are 2 guards. How
There's at
far,
least two. There's two guards that you see.
how far away are they?
They're at the top of the ramparts, which is not out of range of suggestion.
Cool. I'm going to twin spell suggestion
Dang.
and tell them both to open the gate and let us through.
Okay. You're going to tell them both to open the gate and let us through. It's good for me to know because when you cast suggestion around me, I am listening to your exact words. Miki.
Yeah, so that's 2 sorcery points down.
The two guards look at each other, and then they look back down at you, and then the one with the mustache nods, and then you see them leave the ramparts. You can't see them as you're looking up at them. And then after a few moments pass, you start to hear a creaking and a clanking as the gate starts to open up. You also hear the sound of argument. You hear voices. What are you doing opening that gate?
Just
We're supposed to open the gate. The Queen told you not to open the gate. We have orders from Aloysius Killshaw himself.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Killshot too. Okay.
And you hear the other, we must open the gate. And the gate is about 4 feet off the ground right now. And you're hearing the argument inside.
yeah, let's just slip under.
Indubitably, yes.
We're gonna
I
lose
find-
Valentis by doing this, I think. So I
Yes,
think we
but
just gotta go, right?
Yeah, we
Yes.
gotta make sure he's safe.
plus
All right.
he-
I just shot back. Hey, catch up. And then
Melendez is a couple hundred feet away from you still, and he's like, oh, hey, oh. And you all go under the gate. Inside, you see some guards kind of wrestling with each other, and one clonks one of the ones that you suggested on the head, and that guy takes a little bit of damage. But it doesn't matter. It does not break the spell.
Oh, let's
But
go.
So they're just wrestling with each other, and then they start hitting each other about the gate. And there's a little bit of a scuffle among 5 or 6 guards there. Um, just as your suggested guards start to lose control of the gate opening and the gate starts to fall down, you see a couple guards not in Queen's Guards colors, but rather in House Mussover colors, sprinting up, and the gate starts to fall, and these two dive under the gate at the last moment, and one of them stands up and salutes you and said, sorry for the delay. Lord Daniel Mussover told us to come and support you in whatever you're doing here.
Thank you.
Thanks plenty. I think we've got some kind of thing with Killshaw. He's commanded these guards not to let us through.
We're with you. And so you all are on the inside of the castle grounds walls. There are multiple buildings inside of the walls, including the keep, which has your rooms and the prince's rooms and the throne room. There's also this mansion for entertaining people where the brunch ball took place, and there are a few other buildings. And as you're standing there, the guards around the chain thing notice you, and one of them says, "Those are the people we're not supposed to let inside." And they look like they're maybe going to start heading towards you soon.
No.
Y'all, how murderous are we feeling?
I don't want to kill innocent guards if they're just ordered to.
I only have
Yes.
magic. I can't.
I only have magic as well.
Same.
All right, indecision is the enemy. I'm gonna try and climb up on the ceiling.
I forgot you could do that.
Yeah.
Of the gatehouse?
How high? I mean, how high is the ceiling? Are we in like a closed off room, or is this?
No, so you're now on the inside of the castle walls. It's
Okay.
a really big gate in these castle grounds walls, and then so on the side of the gate that you're on are the castle grounds, and there are multiple buildings there.
Gotcha.
Is the keep just to the north of you that has the rooms you all have been staying in, the prince's bedroom, the throne room, etc. There's that entertaining mansion. There's a couple other large buildings in the vicinity, and you're just kind of inside the gate on the castle grounds, and there's sort of a guardhouse here with the gate crank and the various guards standing around, and so there are some guards fighting with each other over by the crank because 2 of them are trying to do what you told them to do. But one of them has noticed you, and it appears that they're going to start moving towards you soon.
All right.
If it's
I've-
only one, could we just knock him out and put him away somewhere? If he alerts anyone, then we're done, and he's already seen us. If we leave now, he's gonna call for a search.
I feel like we should stop. Hey, you two, the folks from Mussover, can you go grapple the guy coming over to us?
If that's what you want. We were told to watch your back, but I suppose if this is your back, we'll watch it.
Yes, and make sure he can scream.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So those 2 guards head over to the guards over by the gate crank, and a couple of the Queen's guards are headed towards you. The Mussover guards try to stop them, and a fight ensues. The castle grounds guards start calling out for help.
No.
One of them starts running towards a bell with a chain on it.
Can I blast the bell, the thing that is holding the bell? Can I try and destroy the structure that is holding the bell, not the bell, as to make sure the bell does not ring?
Oh, clever.
Can I also
A very specific request, and it's okay if that's no.
This sounds like roll for initiative to me.
Okay. Fully down for that.
Let's go.
$16.
Ooh.
oh initiative the
Mhm.
I don't know why I'm just staring off into space.
What'd you get, Zach?
Oh, I got a. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, the room is old. My bad. I'm enjoying the new one.
The room is old,
The room is old.
as is the DM.
Nah, you're like a fine wine. Only get better with age.
Well, I'm about to roll your initiative for you.
If you could, please.
Okay, your initiative is 15,
Ooh.
but better be ready to roll when it's your turn. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
so
Yep, I just got it pulled up.
Miki, you get to go first. A few feet away from you, is this group of guards that have started fighting each other. One of them is running towards a bell with a rope hanging from it that is near the gate. No one's headed towards you right now. They're all fighting with the Mussover guards, and your suggestion folks are like messing with the gate crank thing.
Let's concentrate. Uh, okay. I'm going to minor illusion an exact copy of that bell right next to it to try to confuse them.
Okay. Now I believe the instructions you gave the suggested guards were let us inside, open the gate and let us inside.
And let us through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So suggestion ends as soon as the order is carried out.
Oh, so we're technically through right now. Okay.
What if one of us stays in the gatehouse forever
late.
and the rest of us go through, so it's not
It's too late.
us through?
Would
You're in
Valentis be-
initiative and you've come through the gate.
Valentis is part of us.
No.
It didn't
Still
specify. You didn't
100
specify
You
all
minor,
of
you
us.
minor illusion the bell. Now it's the good guards' turn. Your two good guards take on the two bad guards that are trying to stop them. One of them hits, one of them misses. And now the bad guards are trying to hit. Oh, wait, no. After the good guards is Crash.
Cool. Has this bell person rung the bell yet?
No, that's on the bad guard's turn. That's why I had to
Sick.
roll initiative. One of the bad guards running towards the bell,
Sounds good. I feel like
where he will have disadvantage because of the minor illusion.
sounds good. My plan, I'm gonna firebolt the shit out of the base of the bell thing and try and destroy the bell.
Okay, roll the hit.
All right. I feel like I should know this. Yeah. Okay. I know things. Cool. 15.
Sure.
Yay.
Roll damage.
Okay, I think it's 2d12 for
2d10.
2d10.
2d12. You think this is
Ooh, 14.
14, pretty good. All right, you completely fuck up that bell, making a ringing noise.
Okay.
And now there is a obviously broken bell next to a beautiful, perfect illusion bell. And the bell is fucked up, but you do make a ringing noise.
Interesting.
So
Hopefully they had a signal, like a Morse
Yeah.
code kind of thing. happening and not a clang, 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 clang.
Any movement from you two so far? You're still standing like 10 or 15 feet away from the place you entered.
I guess I just want to start running through, like out into the, yeah, just towards the keep, I guess.
Yeah,
You
same.
start running towards the keep to the north. It's not very far. And the keep is where the throne room, the prince's room, y'all's bedrooms is, the catacombs, the dungeon, the wine cellar, the hallways, all that stuff is in there. So you start running north towards the keep. And Miki, did you want to use any movement on your turn?
Yeah, I'm just following Crash. Just going towards the keep too.
All right, y'all are running, and now it's Kaz's turn. Kaz, you see your two friends fleeing towards the north. You see a broken bell and a minor illusioned bell. See the guards scuffling with each other. What are you up to?
Yep, I'm just follow suit.
Running?
Yes.
All right, you start running north as well. Now it's the bad guards' turn. The bad guards are going to try to hit the good guards. They both miss. The bad guard is going to run up to the bell, see both of the bells, be confused, try to ring the correct bell, and basically just bash on a melted hunk of metal with his gauntlet and not make very much noise. But then he goes, help! Help! Who does? To me, gods, to me! And yeah, that's about it for the bad guard's turn. So do you all just want to keep fleeing north into the keep?
Yes, I'll say I'm gonna try and climb up straight to the prince's room. If you guys want to go in properly. Ooh, losing the voice.
But do you know?
Of course I know. We've been here for days.
You
And
know the right outside window to climb into the prince's room?
isn't it broken? Because the Children's Rebellion broke in there.
Did they?
They oh
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
That sounds like a horror movie though, like Prince just on the bed, looking in the window, seeing a cat.
Just
I-
reading a book.
Imagine a pure metal mask with clawed hand through your window on a second story room. Horrifying.
Yes.
I always do.
Well, love that. Do I roll to break the window?
No,
Okay.
you break the window. The prince is like, and there you are, perched in the open window, shattered glass around you, looking in from the open window, and the prince says, "Oh my, what is happening?"
Right. I'm like 90% sure you're gonna get assassinated. Come with me.
90.
And he says, "Assassinated? But I've never been safer than here in my bedroom. No one can."
Oh, right. You don't know anything. Okay. The queen's been deposed. We got that through. We voted for it. So nobles are working on pushing that out. Killshaw directly threatened us, and then we got blocked out of the gate. So you got to leave.
And he says, "Oh my, will you take me through the open window in your arms?"
I have one arm. I will hold you. Also, I'm not very strong. You can come with me if you want. I can't.
Or we could just run through the castle and get my horses and ride out before.
Nah, this seems smart. Come on. Wait.
You think my mother's going to kill me?
Yeah, fully. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know. I've known you for like what, a week? All right, we gotta go. Come on. I'm gonna try and take him out the window.
So right as he says, "You think my mother's gonna kill me," you hear behind you,
Son of a bitch. Behind me.
depending
In
on
the
where you're
window.
facing, you hear
Fair
behind
enough.
him,
Mm.
"Yes, I will."
Oh,
Oh fuck.
Snap.
Uh, give me
And then
one moment to join my own meeting room here.
after it's
damn.
LOL JK.
Oh, are we on Owlbear?
It's
Nope,
No. Okay.
Oh, really?
we're on
I feel like
good.
we're gonna see a cool
Good
picture.
times, Bear.
A map or
Uh, First, I want to give you a visual representation. Where'd my
Oh my
little
god, I'm doing a combat encounter alone.
Well, hopefully we come.
Yeah.
No, it's at least.
You guys are in the hall, I believe.
Hopefully it's just a single round before we get there.
Absolutely. And
So,
the first comes the worst.
Crash, but over the prince's shoulder, you see the queen, and as she's standing there, Miki and Kaz, you arrive at the top of the stairwell, and you see the queen and Aloysius Killshaw and a couple guards standing in the royal bedroom's hallways, and the queen is directing her gaze inside of the bedroom, but she also starts to turn her head and look at you, and as she says, "Yes, I will kill you, all of you." And she looks at both of you and back, and then she says, "Goleithakash said we should keep you alive. I
Snap.
knew he was
What?
mistaken. You want something done right, you do it yourself." And then she rips off her royal dress, revealing the robes of a spellcaster.
Shit.
Oh,
Evil robes, and she starts conjuring up some magic, apparently intent on casting a spell. And I would like you all to roll for initiative.
oh, let's go.
8.
Oof, that's a lot less than what I had before.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a weapon of warning. That's what I always say. Not a weapon of warning. Who really am I? Okay, let me get some initiatives down before I fix the camera. Who rolled what so far?
18.
18 on Kaz.
He rolled a 10.
Miki has a 10.
Oh no. Oh wait. What?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Never.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are dead.
I'm
Crash
ready for it.
rolled an 8. Let's see what Aoife rolls.
7.
A perfectly fine roll. Let's see what Killshaw rolls. Ah,
Killshaw.
Yep.
excellent
Killshot and guards are here.
Oh, dang.
roll. So Kaz got an 18. Oh yeah, and you guys have some good guards standing behind you. They've managed to pull themselves away from the fight at the gate, and you've got a couple muss-over guards standing behind you. And but the queen has some guards with her as well. At least, oh, Fergus.
Oh,
Can we have a giant cat to help us out?
They have a giant cat to eat your souls. All right,
no, Makin.
let me just put
Oh
these.
snap.
Betrayal.
Let me just put these initiatives in order.
This
And
cat's got an arm advantage too. They got 4.
Shit, you're right.
I don't like our chances.
well, I mean, there are a couple ways that you guys are lucky right now.
Ooh.
But we'll see. We'll see how this works out. So you'll notice, let's see, we've got, oh, the cat moved the thing that was holding this. Where did that go? I don't know. Here, let's use that. Oh. Okay. So you'll notice we've got Kaz, and Miki coming up the stairwell with the good guards here. Oh my God, the cat killed Aoife. Where did
Let's go, campaign over.
You've got Queen Aoife and Killshaw in the hallway here with their 2 guards. You've got Little Prince over here by his bed. And you've got the girl by the window saying, "Come with me." And there are some bookshelves in his room, as well as his little poisons experimentation table over by the window. So there are a few bits and pieces here. And there's also another bedroom over here with a bed in it. There's a lot going on. So first to act is Killshaw. So he smiles and says "Please, my queen, allow me." And he pulls out a pistol and levels it at the prince.
Oh shit.
Uh, and uh, the prince has partial cover behind that bookcase, but Aloysius is pretty good with a pistol, so he rolls to hit the prince with a nice little pistol that he has at his belt. Oops. And he misses. It goes into the books, knocks one off the shelf. The book lands on the floor. It's titled The Art of Surprise.
That's fitting.
And now Kaz, it's your turn. You are right there.
Nice. So this is what I want to do. I want to put a blade. Oh, Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers right behind Koshaw, and then telekinesis him into it. Like
Uh,
1 square behind him.
someone told you about that move.
Yes, I read about it in the archives, in the ancient ones.
Yes. Well, so Killshaw is going to make a strength save against.
And would I be able to use my chunky ring to impose disadvantage on his strength roll?
Ah, look at me living to regret
Yes,
the gifts that I give.
absolutely. And
Um,
then telling me how to use them.
yes. Why would I do such a thing? It's once per long rest. And your DC is 15 or is it 14?
Uh,
He fails.
what
Uh,
did,
it was a 5 before I add anything, so he's definitely going to fail.
oh, nice.
So he fails. Was that a level 2 Cloud of Daggers?
Uh,
Or did you cast it at level 3?
I cast it at level 2. Level 2. I want to save him.
Okay. So you're gonna roll 4d4 as Aloysius is pushed back into the cloud of daggers in the hallway. Go ahead and roll 4d4.
Gotcha. 7.
That's one. That's 1d4. Looks like you rolled a 3. You want to roll 4 of them?
Oh, oh, my bad. I added modifiers, not the actual dice.
Yeah, you just want to click it 4 times.
Okay, yeah, my bad, my bad. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
11 damage to Killshaw. Would you like to describe what this looks like as he gets hurt poorly, badly?
Yes. So after he shoots the Art of Surprise, a cloud of daggers of like blue, elven, and humanish looking daggers circle behind him. And then as he looks back, he gets like pushed. There's nothing for the push. It's just he was just pushed into it, and then it's just shredded up.
Shredded up, and the daggers are spinning. They're cutting his green cloak, and he is so angry as he just gets sucked into these daggers, and he's like, "Ah!" And then he looks at you as the daggers are cutting you, and he says, "Damn you, treasonous rebel!" And he looks like he wants you dead. Um, and that's your action and your bonus action.
Yep.
Anything else?
Um, how much movement would it be to go into the room on the right side? You know that bookshelf on the right side, like getting right behind that cover where Queen Godfrey can't see me. The green one.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Because
5.
I have 30 movement right now.
You get to about there.
Okay. I'll move to there. Just in case he has any AoE things.
5, 6. So you get to about there. And I guess that's your turn.
Yep.
All right. It is the prince's turn. The prince ducks under his bed and pulls out a quarterstaff, and
Snap.
and then he looks back at the two and says, "I'll stop you, mother, in the name of the realm. You'll never do evil again. In the name of Elenia Toth."
Such a brave lad.
And he pulls out his quarterstaff, and he looks like he knows how to use it.
Oh,
He rushes towards his mother,
I never pinned him for a quarterstaff, man.
trying to bop her in the head non-lethally.
What?
And he rolls a natural 1. So he trips and like clocks himself in the head with it by accident.
Shout something.
And he looks embarrassed.
Young Prince, no.
You can shout something if you want, yeah.
Hey, Prince, can you step 5 feet back, please?
Well, it's too late, he's engaged. Okay. It is the queen's turn. Hmm.
Oh.
Mhm.
What will I unleash upon you today? Yeah. Yeah. There's gotta be. The queen looks at all of you and then cackles, and then she extends her hand towards you all who are standing in the stairwell, and you who is standing just on the other side of this wall here. And she goes, "You have stood in my way for far too long." And she conjures up a horse-sized ball of fire that shoots
Jesus.
towards you, roars down the hallway towards you, her evil, deadly spell casting ways on full display, and the fireball explodes, going around this wall and affecting you, affecting everybody down there. And I need dex saves from you two.
Oh dang.
Oh God, Miki.
Oh no.
I'm using Tides of Chaos
Cool.
to
Oh,
reroll
let's
that.
go. Okay.
That-
Okay, go ahead.
Let's pray you don't get the one that casts fireball on yourself.
Yes. Oh,
Who
let's
better?
go.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so you pass. You will have to roll in the wild magic table after we finish dealing out damage here.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Oh God, I
right,
hope our guards
so
aren't dead.
I need a saving throw from Kaz.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
All right.
The
Public
whole
Nice knowing
party
you all.
dies. And
The die has spoken.
public damage roll.
oh boy.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh.
Hmm.
slightly higher than average, just slightly, only slightly.
Just I'll wave it.
Okay, 25 damage to Kaz.
Ew.
Kaz is
2 HP.
at
Oh my God.
Fuck.
7.
Our healer is gone.
Weren't you at 32 HP?
27, because I was damaged the morning I woke up, and then
Oh, you're down to
Shit.
2.
I forgot about that.
yeah.
Kaz is down to 2.
Oh, fuck me.
Are our guards dead?
The guards,
Most definitely.
good guards, are not dead.
Okay.
What? Oh, let's go.
They
They
are
have more
both,
health than cats.
they're
I
both
have as much as much HP as we have guards. Let's go.
God.
they're both extremely singed. And Miki goes to 21 out of 33. And Miki, roll on the wild magic table, please.
Please, no fireball.
Please heal. Something to heal, even though I don't think that's possible. 75.
75. Yeah, there's some healing stuff on there. 75.
Oh.
A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I'm going to randomly select the creature. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a D10.
No 7, no 7.
It's a 7.
I knew it.
Um,
I
You
It's
are
cats.
poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on your attacks
Dang.
as a poisoned person. And you are
Okay.
poisoned for... Thanks a lot, Miki. You're poisoned for 1 hour.
1 hora. Ay.
Oh, God.
But Miki only took 12 damage.
Yay!
Let's go.
Fuck.
Uh,
I mean,
let's...
she is our wild card. I do think that is kind of a good trade. I did my part. You
By showing
carry,
up.
carry on.
The queen then disengages as a bonus action from her son and
She's a multi-class rogue.
runs,
Fuck.
runs behind this bookshelf and takes cover behind this bookshelf as she cackles and yells out, "You're all gonna die now." And her voice is very different than you remember it. Seems like she's been putting on some kind of act up till now.
Oh.
And that's her turn. Now it's the good guard's turn. The fireball just explodes down the hallway, burning the tapestries that have been there for centuries, singeing the rug, and just absolutely immolating these Mussover guards that have showed up to help you, and they are charred and twisted, but angry. And they yell out, "For the realm!" and start running forward to try to defend the realm, even though they are really, really injured. And they both throw daggers at Killshot because that's all they can reach. And one of them hits and takes Killshot takes a little bit of damage from it. And as the dagger slams into him, he says, "Cursed to be stabbed by daggers over and over again." And
You could call it politics.
so that's the good guard's turn. And believe it or not, it's Miki's turn. We've got Miki, Kaz, good guards, Prince,
I didn't go.
Cloud of Daggers, bad guards, Crash, and the Queen.
I didn't do my turn. If
You
if
did your
isn't Miki
turn.
top of the round?
You rolled an 8.
Okay, never mind. I thought Miki was top of the round for some reason. Never mind.
That was last initiative thing we rolled.
Oh,
Miki
yeah.
rolled a 10.
yeah.
Cool. Never mind.
Okay.
Update.
Where's the good guards?
The good guards are right here.
Yeah, they're the light gray ones.
Oh, ugh, okay, that doesn't work. Okay,
You got this, I believe.
And this is the Prince. So that's the Queen hiding behind a bookshelf. You can still see pieces of her clothing and stuff. She's not in total cover. She's just in partial cover.
all right then. I am going to
Kill.
step up, kind of right near. Okay, first I want to bonus action use my fragile necklace of healing word to heal Kaz.
Aw.
Oh wow.
What a kind being.
I didn't know we had anything that could heal, so that's
Me
very
neither.
good.
It's
Yes.
once per day.
Cool.
Okay,
Once
roll
per
it. Roll a d4.
1d4 plus
Oh.
4. That's 6. That's an 8. That's a d4.
It's a d4 plus 4 on the fragile.
Oh.
Ooh,
Let's
8.
go.
Good.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Kaz goes back to 10, and Miki roll a d20. Good. The necklace does not break. And here's a hint. One of you has the globe of exceeding confusion.
We're all confused on who has it.
What is
I'm
that?
playing. I'm playing.
Don't
Oh,
forget your globe.
that's the one that Drios had. The Rios.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of you is carrying around a really powerful magical globe. And don't forget the rest of your magical items too in this.
I'm trying to remember, what does my new crown thing do? My new circlet?
It adds +2 damage to thunder and lightning damage when
Oh, neat.
So let's go.
Yeah. All right. So Miki, you what did you just do?
I just used my bonus action.
Okay, so now what?
I'm going to move up. I guess right next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess right next to. No, if we group up, she'll just cast another fireball.
Yep. I know. I wanted to get out of the way the first time, but my little legs are too stubby.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40.
Oh, speaking of which, Kaz, roll a concentration save to keep up the cloud of daggers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
God.
What dice was that again?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
It's a constitution save. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, cool.
So you keep up the cloud of daggers even though you're burnt
Nice.
horribly to a crisp.
Yes.
Uh,
But then after that healing wave, he's just feeling a little bit better. That's
Miki,
a sigh of relief.
Miki, you've got 6 seconds to tell me where
Yeah.
you're moving.
So I am moving just out of fireball range, from the most southern guard, so just moving about 3 squares southwest. I think.
What?
Just move me 1 square down and 3 squares west. Yeah,
Like
right
that?
there. That should be
Oh.
fine. And do I have vantage on the queen and Killshaw?
Advantage.
No, like sight line.
You can see the queen. She is in partial cover, so that will add to her AC if you are doing a twin spell chromatic orb, which is what I'm expecting.
Yes, I'm going to twin spell at.
You can shoot them both, and the queen will have a higher AC because she's trying to hide behind a bookshelf.
I'm seeing my sorcery points. Yeah, I'll twin spell at 3rd level, the chromatic orb.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, 3rd level chromatic orb.
Oh,
Who was that one for?
It'll be for the queen and Killshaw.
Oh, someone rolled a 7, but it's not you. All right, let me see 2 attack rolls. The
Alright,
first
so-
one's for the queen. The second one's for Killshaw.
Did it roll?
oh,
There it goes.
Ooh.
Killshaw's clearly dying today.
let's go.
Roll damage.
That is 5d8. I'll pick thunder damage.
Let's go.
Actually, no ice damage.
Oh,
Did you roll 1,000,000 damage points? 21?
oh, dang.
23?
23.
Let's go.
23 more damage to Killshaw. So Killshaw is surrounded in a cloud of daggers, the knives ripping through his flesh. Then the guards whipped daggers at him. He's still clutching his pistol, angry at you, all treasonous bastards. But then this ball of energy flies towards him. Go ahead and describe his death, Miki.
Oh, he dies.
snap.
Okay. So yeah, just cutting through like the knives, and aiming at where he dodged, where the knives were, just a ball of just a solid chunk of blue ice just hits him square in the chest. I think it just knocks him over, kind of freezing him a little bit.
Yeah, and it sort of hits him in the gut, and as it pushes him out of the cloud of daggers, they all slash him, and one of them slashes his throat, and he's bleeding out, half frozen, icicles in his eye sockets.
Wow.
And
Oh man, he
he's
deserved it, but not that.
he's DEDD.
Snap.
DDD. I think we need some new music here. So this is after Killshot dies, battle music. Where is this special music for after? Oh yeah, this one's always good. Where is it? Here it is. This one's always fun. Oh, it was way louder for a second. All right. So Killshaw's freaking dead. From behind the bookshelf, you hear the queen mutter, "No, no, I fix her." And then you see her hands come up from behind the bookcase and go like this. And when she does that, she takes a legendary action and conjures flying swords.
I forgot about my flying sword, Pat.
And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. No, throw the rock at her.
and one of them next to the prince.
Jesus.
She conjures up some flying swords as she hides behind the bookcase. And now there are just these swooping metal swords ready to stab. And Miki, did you finish your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Sorry.
Okay, it is the flying sword's turn now. So one of them's going after the prince and hits. And does 7 damage to the prince. I gotta grab my baby monitor 1 sec.
Okay.
I kind of thought the prince had commoner stats, and that if he got shot once, he might just go down.
Yes, I know. I was ready to do silvery barbs if Killshot actually got the shot on him.
I don't think you can do that for attack rolls, can you? Wait, can you?
I
Yeah,
believe
I think you can.
Damn.
yeah, I believe so. Because I
That's
pulled
a
up
good
the
spot.
description.
The prince takes 7 damage from the sword. You can silvery barbs an attack roll.
Let's
It is
go.
great. And the sword plunges into the prince's youthful 16-year-old side and
Wait, can I
fires.
silvery barbs this?
You can.
Oh, okay.
To whom would you like to give advantage?
Advantage.
You can give advantage to one of your friends.
I will give it to Crash because her turn is coming up.
All right, Crash, you have advantage on your turn. Also on a saving throw, whichever. Any saving throw or attack within the next minute? Am I right? Let me check that.
Yeah.
And it's good for us to know this because the hit is going to hit anyway. So we want to know
Yeah, within 1 minute, a
on the
creature
next
powered.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within the next minute. It's good for us to know this because the hit hits anyway. The prince takes the damage. The sword goes into his lithe 16-year-old body, and
Oh,
he cries out, "Oh, mother, have you no humanity?" And
that's not your mother anymore.
his grip, yeah, he looks at you and nods. And his grip slips on his quarterstaff. His blood drips down his arm.
Oh no.
And there's two swords on Miki. Miki's gonna need to face step. Guess what? They both miss. Good for
Thank
her.
God.
All right, now it's the bad guards' turn. The bad guards are like, "Did you forget about me?" And
Yep.
I'm
No, I didn't.
gonna, I'm gonna roll. If I roll, I'm gonna roll publicly, and if I roll lower than a 5, one of them is gonna walk through the cloud of daggers.
Let's go. I was curious about that.
Nope. I mean, they can clearly see the cloud of daggers,
Yep.
but
At
they
least still
are
tunnel them.
adrenalized.
Adrenal.
30.
Mm.
Shit. All right, one of them's going after the prince, the other one's going after the bad guard. Prince one hits. Bad guard is a crit. Or sorry, good guard is a crit. Where's my queen? These guys hit pretty hard. The prince. Oh my god, the prince.
The poor boy.
The prince takes 9 more damage.
Oh no.
He's taken 18 damage so far. He's still on his feet, but barely. As
Does
the
he look
sword,
bloodied, perhaps?
he's more than bloodied. He's covered in blood. And the good guard gets critted on, and that good guard is already at 5 health. So that good guard is down forever.
Dang.
And
Oh, he's dead? Okay.
he's down
DED.
forever. The good guard is down forever.
Forever.
And okay, finally, Crash, you're up.
All right. In 6 seconds, Aloysius Killshot dies, a bunch of swords come out, a guard dies, and the prince is almost dead. I want to attack the queen so fucking badly. Every bone in Crash's body is telling her to murder the shit out of this lady. But fundamentally, if the prince dies, it's gonna be a very vulnerable position. So I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. Um,
Oh, let's go. I like that mechanic.
yeah. What's she got? +3. So if she rolls above a 15, I'll say 13. She'll try and save the prince. Cool. Crash
Let's
goes.
go. Nice. I was actually
Um,
hoping that would happen.
fair enough.
She's a
Uh,
star.
Crash says, "Rad, I've been waiting for this." And casts Shatter on the queen. I guess I'll move up into visibility. Shatter, by the way, breaks objects, so I'm trying more than even trying to deal damage to her. I'm trying to break her cover.
Oh,
Okay.
clever.
Well, she fails the save, so go
Oh,
ahead and
sick. That
Nice.
never happens. Also, I get +2 to this because of my new thing. So good things are happening today.
Indu.
Okay, 3d8 +2, I guess.
Cha cha cha.
Right. 12 points
Ooh.
of thunder damage, and I think according to the rules of the spell, the object
non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she takes 12 points of damage from the shatter spell. And the bookshelf just explodes, books and papers flying everywhere, and she is clearly visible on the other side of the bookcase. Her cover is messed up.
Cool.
Would you like to describe your spell any further?
Certainly. I think I um Crash springs off the window, holds out her one hand, and her fingertips sort of shift into that silver metal that's associated with the bells on our ears and some castings of things like alarm or whatever. And that silver glows and burns into just a white, pure arcane light. Uh, and a flash of lightning that is at once solid and arcane, both metal and just magic, shifts through, breaks the bookshelf, and I don't know, leaves some cool lightning-y scars on the queen.
Nice. And she cries out as it happens, as the extremely loud, thunderous, shattering noise happens, and she turns her hateful gaze on you and says, "You will not be unalive much longer. You'll be unalive."
You fucking cool. I want you to know you will not be killed by someone who cares even a little bit about you. I did not know who you were before the
Snap, it's a cat fight. Stay out of it.
Oh God.
She seems unmoved.
Mm.
Um, any other movement? I moved you away from the window toward.
Uh, can I try and like interpose? I don't know if I have enough, but I want to try and get in between the queen and the rest of the group just to, I don't know, try and gain her attention.
Well, you definitely have her attention now.
Sounds good.
I mean, you could be here.
Could I be like 2 spaces north from that? Yeah.
Sure. You'd be there. All right, there you are, and she is mad at you. Any bonus action or end of turn?
Uh, yeah, that's it.
Nice.
All right. Okay, back to the top. Killshot is dead. So Kaz, it's your turn.
Okay. I am immediately going to activate Blade Song.
Good.
Right. And right, so can I make my way to the right side of the evil guard below the prince?
You absolutely can.
Noise.
You are poisoned, so you will have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Forgot about it. I will attack with booming blade.
All right, roll to hit with disadvantage.
Okay.
Nine.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa, there's a lot of dice rolling. What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm
I
seeing
did.
tons of dice, but well, I'm seeing every dice in the world. I guess it's glitching, but I saw a
Oh,
9. So
I
I saw 2 9s. So 9 plus 8,
oh,
17, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Frostfire is plus 8. All right, so you hit. You said
okay.
you're booming blade.
Yep.
So at level 5, Frostfire is going to do 2d8 plus 5.
Dang, I actually didn't think that would hit.
Well, you rolled 2 9s, and Frostfire is plus 8 to hit. So you're going to do 2d8 plus 5 because of your booming blade damage that's on top of your sword damage.
Oh yeah. Wait. 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a +1 sword, so it does 1d8 plus 5. Oh my God, maximum
Wow.
damage.
Let's go.
Who's this going
21
towards?
damage on the bad guard. Unfortunately, that guard was not injured yet,
Oh,
but now is quite injured as the frosty rapier runs him through. And what else would you like to do?
um, I use my bonus. I use my standard. I don't think I can do anything else.
You can
Can I?
telekinesis something,
Oh yeah, that's right. Um,
pull or push anything.
I'm going to.
Get out of here, giant cat.
I'm gonna telekinesis push the uh guard that's right in front of me
All right.
down 1 square.
He makes a strength save.
Like,
He passes. He does not move.
okay, that's a
Uh,
long shot.
oh, it was a short shot. It was a fine
Sure.
shot. I just rolled a 19, so
Oh
uh
dang.
okay, I think that's your turn. So now it's the prince's turn. The prince is horribly wounded. His bravery is tapped, so he disengages as an action.
Let's go.
Run.
Run, boy, run. Run, Forrest.
He's trying to run behind the bed. He doesn't make it all the way behind the bed.
She's
Um,
gonna blow me up with an AoE. He can't.
and then he reaches under the bed and uh pulls out a dart and throws the dart at his mother, and it does not hit. Um,
Oof.
it sticks into a
Shit.
book, one of the books. She's completely revealed, but he still doesn't hit her. Uh, and he calls out, "Stop this insanity! You're my mother, mother!" And all right. So speaking of his mother, it's his mother's turn,
Fuck.
and
Hmm. Oh
so
boy, never had a chance.
she she looks at you, Crash, and she extends her hand towards you,
Oh no.
and a beam of crackling, staticky black and gray, almost electric energy, if blackness could look like electricity, shoots out of her hand towards your chest, and she hits.
Can I
And
cast shield?
uh, hold on.
Okay.
Uh, crash, crash. It's not gonna help.
Okay, I guess I'll keep the spell slot. I don't know.
Could I silverly barbs again? Would that be possible?
Do you have your reaction?
You could.
I do have my react. Or wait, was telekinesis a reaction?
No,
No, it was your
that's
bonus.
you're
Oh,
good.
okay.
So if you want to silvery barbs it, you can.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Who do you want to give the advantage to?
Mickey.
Okay, Miki, you have advantage on an attack roll.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the queen hits.
Dang.
Even if I shield again?
This is even worse.
I
Don't shield. This is an even stronger hit. So yeah, you feel this black and gray energy crackling into your body. It almost reminds you of the energy that animates you. And
that's grim. Okay.
you take 7 force damage.
Cool.
Or your ward does.
Yep, ward's not
Your
down.
ward goes to 6, as far as I know.
Yep, yep.
And then the queen reaches up towards a necklace that she has around her neck. It's a necklace of a floating eyeball creature with multiple eye stalks. And
Oh no.
the eye stalks on the necklace start flashing like a slot machine. And another beam of light shoots out to match that other beam that hit you. And it is green, and you need to make a con save.
Hey, I put a little bit into that. Not enough, but you know.
Let me get my status circles out.
Yes.
Okay, 14.
The dreaded
You-
status circles.
You are paralyzed,
Shit.
and you are paralyzed.
All right.
Yeah, everyone's least favorite status.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Crash.
She should have done that before she hit me with the force damage, because then she would have got a crit.
Yep.
Well, she does have 2 beams.
Oh,
Um,
oh snap.
let's
Like Eldritch
so
Blast.
so you help me remember, Eve, you are paralyzed till the end of your next turn.
For this? Okay,
The end of your next turn.
cool.
So then she blasts you again, which
Cool.
you've reminded me that she has advantage on that now.
Sick, for sure.
That
Uh,
one feels personal though.
and that one hits. And it's 9 more force damage.
All right, word's done.
Ward goes down.
Not forever, but there it goes.
The
Oh.
ward goes down, and you take 3, taking you to 29 out of 32. Would you like to describe the ward shatter?
Yes, I would. First of all, Crash has been pretty vindictive up to this point, being very aggressive to the queen. But her body language and placement here was like a very there was some real anger in that, but there was an intentional like come and get me. So she somewhat relaxes in as her body tenses up, and the magic that is not hers but mirrors hers cracks her carapace apart, and the cold, unrefined corpse of a long dead individual is stuck in place. A partial grin on her face, but still a rictus of immobility as she has been paralyzed.
The
Crash, no.
I'm fine. I mean, heck.
Kazor
Uh,
just super sad. Both of his barbs did nothing.
So that's Aoife's turn. I don't think anyone's hit her yet.
I
Uh,
did.
Oh yeah, that's right. The shatter.
Shatter hit
yes.
as well.
Yes. You did 12 damage with the shatter, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Which is really good. That's like all of her health, right? That's like so much.
She has less health than Killshot. Yay!
Does she have less health than me?
All right. I'm glad I remembered that. All right, so that was her turn. We've got one good guard left. This good guard, um, you know what? He's feeling heroic. He's going to run and try to he's going to try to jump over this bookshelf and get in front of the prince.
Thank God.
So he's got an opportunity attack against him from the sword. Fortunately, the sword hits. This guy only has 5 hit points, so I'm glad the sword does not hit. And then I'm going to give him an athletics roll for trying to jump over this bookshelf correctly.
No, just let him do it. He's such a hero.
And I rolled a 17 before adding
Okay.
anything to it.
Ooh,
So he
let's
makes
go.
it. He climbs over the bookshelf. He throws himself in front of the prince to protect him. And
Oh,
his his tattered red and gold tabard over his armor still shows the golden lion of House Mussover, and
oh.
he says, "For the honor of Elenia Toth, protect the prince." Um, I guess he's a cool guy.
Good
What's his
job,
name?
Greg.
Yeah. Let's make this a permanent party member.
It's
You
like
deserve a
survive the
promotion, Greg.
battle.
I
Greg,
guarantee
join us.
we need you.
I lose the phone.
He says, "It's Greg with 2 G's, but how did you know?"
So proud of you, Greg.
He takes the sword, he like points it around, points it
What is that?
all right.
Shaken, not stirred.
So Miki, you're up.
I gotta get the giggles out. I'm sorry. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna face step.
Yeah, where to?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, just on the opposite end of the north bookcase, 1 step to the west.
The opposite end, 1 step to the left. So like here?
So from Greg, I'm gonna be 1 space south and 2 west.
Okay.
Oh.
It's arguable that you couldn't see that spot. Arguable. Let me make a little private roll. No, okay, you're good. All right.
Let's go.
So you go here, and is your season anything that would make the swords have to do stuff? I guess that's winter wood.
Yeah, that's just winter. Autumn is where I appear is creatures 10 feet of me is charmed by me, but that doesn't affect anything.
All right, you land there with your bonus action, and you're welcome to describe flavor and let me know what you're doing with your action.
Yeah, so she looks over, sees an empty space on the opposite end of the bookcase. So she's gonna trust her knowledge of the prince's room and hope there's not some mess right there, like a pile of dirty clothes or something that she can trip on. And she just face steps, disappears into a cloud of autumn leaves, and then on the opposite end of the bookcase, she reappears in the same kind of reverse autumn leaf swirl, and then she's going to use her last 3rd level slots and take her hands, swipe it across her necklace, and for a brief moment, she's going to look at the queen, see a field of grass, and shoots acid chromatic orb at her.
Did you say last level 3?
Yes.
You got advantage on that.
Level 3 acid chromatic orb.
Yes.
Okay, roll with disadvantage, please.
With advantage because of silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Kaz gave me advantage.
Make a flat roll, please.
Also, didn't I destroy her cover?
As you go to shoot her, it's almost like a double appears next to her, flashing in and out of existence. It's almost like there are two of her, and it's really hard to pin her down.
No,
So
it's
roll a
it's-
flat roll.
Gotcha.
It's just like if you're drunk, you just go for the one in the middle. You got this. It's just the optical illusion.
That almost sounds like the help action. You hit. Go
I
ahead
hit.
and roll damage.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my
I'm the
God.
designated driver.
Chromatic orb is so tragic when it doesn't hit, but it's so satisfying. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm just not brave enough to use it. To try it.
Jesus.
Damn.
Let's go.
5d8.
So good.
Let's
29
go.
damage. Wow.
Dang.
She is extremely wounded by that. Describe an extreme wound from this chromatic orb.
So yeah, so Miki, so for a brief moment, she's going to, her staticky memory kind of takes over her, and she's going to see the queen's face surrounded by a grassy field with some buildings in the background, and she just relives that moment and just shoots a chromatic orb of acid straight at where her heart and face would be.
So the shining double next to the queen that is throwing you off, it flickers out as the acid burns into the queen's skin, and she cries out, as her flesh is just bubbling and stuff, and she's barely recognizable, horribly injured. She looks at you and takes a legendary action in response, shooting you with a black and gray bolt.
I use my reaction to use my cloak to give her
Okay.
disadvantage.
Seems like someone just reminded you of that.
Maybe.
It's I'll wave it.
Yeah, it's a 13, so that'll miss.
Oh no way.
It blows up the I'm gonna say that's a bunch of I said it was a bookshelf, but is he gonna have two bookshelves? Maybe it's some drawers. It slams into the clothing drawers behind you, and cute little Prince underwear goes everywhere.
His tiny whities.
His name on him.
But you are safe. The queen looks extremely mad and extremely almost dead.
Do I need a roll for my cloak disintegrating?
It is fragile.
Yep.
It is damaged. Pretty sure that doesn't kill it.
No.
You feel like you damaged something on the queen too, in the same way that you did in another life. So it's the flying sword's turn. This one's going after our blade singer. It seems to have a grudge against blade singers.
I wonder
Wait,
why.
are sentient swords? I feel like there's politics there or something.
This one's going after the paralyzed lady, and I guess this one's gonna fly up on top of the bookshelf, on top of the chest of drawers, and try to stab down on Mickey.
All right.
So we got one hit for each of you. Crit on the blade singer.
Can I shield?
It's a crit.
Oh, never mind.
And miss on the two of you, but it's advantage on crash. So one more roll, and that's also a miss. So crit on the Blade Singer.
Ouch.
You are critted. Critty,
Crit-
Might
critty.
be.
Critted.
Minus
Critty,
nine.
critty.
What is it with inanimate objects and just hating blade singers?
Do I need a roll for my cloak again?
There's
Uh,
a character in that. There's gotta be an animate sword that hates blade singers.
Yes.
it
There's
missed
got
you
to
on
be
a
some
flat
mystery
roll.
there.
I'm playing a sword fighter.
Maybe they're
Uh,
just jealous that I chose my sword, not them.
Maybe
Maybe.
Maybe
an
you
old
should.
flame.
Maybe you should stop the battle and have a conversation with it and see what it says. Okay,
Maybe
it's
you can
pretty
say
low
it's
another
damage.
pet.
Pretty low damage for a crit. Lucky you.
Oh,
Low rolls.
good.
Where are you? It's 6 damage, taking you
Oh my
to
god.
4 life on Kaz. Yeah, all right. So it missed Miki, it missed Crash, even with advantage. And now it's time for our bad guards. Bad guard number 1 is going after Kaz. That's a hit. Did you cast anything? What were you trying to
Oh,
have you
I was trying to do shield last round. I've used 2 of my 4 level 1 spell slots so far. This would be number 3.
have you used shield so far this round?
This round, no.
Okay. All right. Well, this is going to hit you if you don't cast shield.
I cast shield
I
immediately.
don't recall you using your reaction yet, so.
Or
But you're honest, you'd let me know if you did.
wait, I think I used silverly barbs to stop the
You did.
Queen Joffrey.
Yeah.
Stop the Kaz stab?
On
Oh.
me. When Queen.
Yeah.
The
Used her
Queen's.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the same? If
Yes.
so,
Alright.
then I don't have it.
Yeah, you don't have your reaction. All right.
Okay,
So
thank you.
Sorry,
that's
Kaz.
a hit.
You're good.
It's a hit from the jerkwad, the bad guard, and you are down.
Oof.
Oh god.
So Cazador like puts up his hand to do the shield, and then just hindsight, he just remembers. He's like, oh no. And then the blade just goes right in him. Goes to his knees.
You're down and bleeding, Kaz.
Bleeding.
All right, so that was bad guard number 1. Bad guard number 2 is like, let's make sure this guy's dead, and then he comes
no.
and starts stabbing you while you're laying there on the ground. I am totally just kidding.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Whatever floats your boat.
I guess.
That's not how I DM. Don't worry. So this guy's like, well, that one's dead. Let's find another one to kill. And it comes for Miki, doesn't get all the way there, so just throws a dagger at her, like right in front of her.
Yeah.
And that is a hit.
Was that with disadvantage because of my cloak?
Let me read your cloak real
Badass
quick.
cloak.
Damage twice per long rest. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on unattack against you. So you used it once. You want to use it again?
Oh,
it's
I
not with
thought,
shield.
okay. It says unattack. I don't have that in my wording. Okay, never mind.
There's a little card of it in the interesting items.
I just wrote it down wrong. So I guess. Okay, never mind then.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a card of it in the interesting items channel, so you just download the beautiful image of a cloak.
I'll make sure it's printed out.
So yeah, you can use it if you want, but that'll be the second one of the long rest. So what was I doing? Okay, so that person hit you. He's using a ceremonial spear.
Oof.
And it does this is it's +2. All right, so 9 damage to you with this large ceremonial spear. Pierces Miki's beautiful 6'8" side. taking her down to 12 out of 33 as the guard shouts out, "You'll not kill the queen! Good Queen Aoife forever!"
God damn it.
And all right, so those are the bad guards. And now it's Crash. Crash is paralyzed till the end of her turn. Now it's the end of your turn. You're not paralyzed anymore. Sorry. I,
I
I
think it's such a moment of Crash being like, I'm gonna do a thing, and then getting hit and it being like a blink, and suddenly everything is bad. Like she was not conscious during those seconds, so she's
yeah, and she's back.
perfect.
She's back now, and she's like, I gotta wait a whole nother turn order. And all right, Kaz, make a death save, please.
Oh God.
Okay,
Please roll a nat 20.
what's a 1d20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 1d20.
Oh,
Don't add
nice.
anything.
That's one
No.
fail.
As Kazdor, like, just as Mickey was attacked, this is like the very first time he's ever seen Mickey take direct damage from something, and that just demoralized him. So he just,
When the back line becomes the front line, things are not doing well.
no. This is the first time he's ever seen that 8-foot person be it.
She's
Uh,
not 8 feet. She's close, but not 8 feet yet.
When
Maybe
you're
after
that tall,
tomorrow,
everybody's 8 feet at that point. When you have to like break your neck, hello, it's 8 feet.
what do we do if Cass dies?
Ugh.
It's the prince's
Out.
turn. He ducks behind the bed. He pulls out a short bow from under his bed.
How many?
Brave.
He
He's
says,
the John Wick of kids.
I'm ready for anything. Use the poisons on my poison experimentation table. Throw them in my mother's face."
Oh God.
He shoots at the bad guard with his short bow, and he hits the one that was stabbing Miki, and he does some damage with his short bow.
Was this the already damaged guard?
What?
There was one guard that took damage before. Is that the one?
Yeah, he's damaging the bad guard who stabbed Miki, and that bad guard gets a short bow shot in the face, and he is down to just a hit point or two.
Oh,
He goes as he gets the short bow shot, and the prince ducks behind the bed. And now it's Queen Aoife's turn. Her flesh is melting with acid. This is like her Two-Face origin story. And she's she wants you all dead. So she blasts Crash with a bolt. Did I
Chill.
scare you, Kaz? She
he
blasts
did.
Crash with a
Double
bolt.
taps Kaz.
Don't-
Okay.
They're like
Cool, that's
zombies.
good.
Crash,
And-
that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Even if I shield, it doesn't do anything, yeah.
If
Right,
you
wait, is that true?
you
That
have your
isn't
mage,
true.
if you remember to sleep cast mage
I
armor,
did, well,
You
I
have-
technically did it off screen since it was during my day-long
we go to
dissociation, but
19
sure.
with a shield and be protected.
Cool. I am gonna do that.
All right, so the black and silver bolt slams into your suddenly raised shield, and the queen cries out in anger. "Ah!" And so she raises her other hand and blasts you again. And she says,
Unlimited
"Impertinence! Golly, the cash was wrong." And fuck, it misses. God damn it.
Let's go.
Oh, not
Unlimited
gonna go solo.
power.
The queen is really pissed as her eldritch blasts blast off of your shield, and
Go.
she's just like, "You must die!" in this very Emperor Palpatine moment.
Vibes.
And
Oh, I got my ward back when I got shield. I got 2 points of ward.
Nice.
that is always useful.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
Speaking of which, who took down? Oh, it was the guards that took down Kaz.
Yeah.
Poor Aoife longs to down one of you.
I'm surprised she didn't go after Miki since Miki's low and burned her fucking face off.
True.
Well, let's rewind time and I'll
Oh,
instead. All right, it's time for the good guard. The good guard is gonna take his ceremonial spear and just launch it at the queen through the open hole in the bookcase. And the good
Go
guard is
Greg.
like,
Greg GG, our hero.
Greg is
Gee.
like, Musovers have ceremonial spears too. And
GG, well played.
I hope he crits and kills her.
Yes, bro. He would have to be the next king in the kingdom.
The
This is
hero of the campaign.
yes. I will name my
Oh.
firstborn after you.
Oh, if
I'm
Kaz
sorry.
dies, you can start playing Greg.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds very fun.
Yeah.
Greg rolled a 2, unfortunately. So
No.
Dang
the spear goes through, and the queen is so pissed that she looks at Greg and is like, "No, Greg!"
She knows him by name.
She shoots. She heard him say it to you guys.
Oh
So
yeah.
she shoots him with a bolt and hits. And Greg fucking goes down. Greg goes down.
No.
And she says, "I'm killing him because you like him." Ah! And her face is fucking melting. And as she kills him with the black and gray energy seems to like suck something out of him.
No.
No.
Fucking
It's
warlock.
almost like his life energy comes back over to her and starts floating around her like a shield. And her face reforms a little bit, and she looks over to you, Miki, and says, all of you are going to die today.
Oh, no.
So that was her response to Greg, who is now dead. I feel terrible about that. I will give you the chance to try to stabilize him rather than just removing him
I
from,
don't know if
let's
we can
go.
waste the action, but I appreciate it.
It's not a waste.
It's
guarantee.
true. He's the hero.
Yep.
I'm gonna let Greg make death saves.
Aw.
Well, he's a
Let's go.
PC, so it makes sense.
Yeah. All right, Miki, you're up.
Fuck, there's lots of things and so little of us now. Okay. All right. Bonus action. Convert a second level spell into 2 spell slots. And
Convert a second level spell into 2 spell slots.
yeah, I
Oh.
think I can do that.
You mean 2 first levels?
Oh, I'm at two sorcery points. My bad.
Gotcha.
Copy.
Huh.
All right.
I don't know how sorcerers work.
And then I am
Gonna murder and kill.
at first level going to do a chromatic orb at the queen and the remaining evil guard.
Twin spell first level chromatic orb.
Yes.
All right. Let me see here. All right. As you're trying to shoot it at the queen, the double flicks into existence, but then it flickers out, and you get a flat roll First one's for the queen, second one's for the bad guard.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Fun.
bad guard. Hit.
Cool.
Roll damage on bad guard.
Lightning damage 3d8.
Is this the one that's standing in front of you that has like 1 or 2 hit points left?
Jeez.
Is that the one?
Yes.
And there are 2 left for the bad cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the guard that took me down? Is he the one I hit for? I forgot how much I hit him for. Was he the one I
No,
hit?
it's the
Oh,
one in front of Miki. The one in front of you is that female.
oh,
So Miki shoots the one in front of him with lightning, and in front of her with lightning. You kill this guard? What does that look like?
Just left hand, just right hand had lightning go towards the queen that missed. Left hand is just going kind of straight towards the guy, kind of like a long distance defibrillator, but just a little bit too much power behind lightning. And just he goes into cardiac arrest, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
snap.
that guard is just like, and falls the fuck over. So that's a dead guard, not making death saves. And okay, so that was your action.
And bonus action.
Yep.
Done.
Any movement?
No, I gotta stay there.
All right. Flying swords time. It's the same 3. Well, that one, this sword is like must kill unconscious person.
Let's
This
go.
goes
If
up.
it hit you, you would instantly. Yeah.
So
Because you would take 2 failed death saves.
you've got 2 swords trying to stab Miki and 1 sword trying to stab Crash. Gonna roll the Miki swords.
No. Why is
You
it
know, it's
2 on
impose
Miki?
disadvantage if you want.
It should have been.
There's 1 miss and 1 hit.
Would shield help with the
Oh,
hit?
my shield is still up, by the way. I just remembered.
Would shield help with the hit? That's a great question. The hit is a sleepy DM. It's a 22 to hit.
Damn, it just barely doesn't. Okay, then can I use my cloak?
You can. So I'm gonna roll again and take the lower. And this is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Can you shield?
Still hits.
Really?
Okay, cool.
You
Let's
don't
go.
want to shield that one?
Oh, no, you used your reaction for the
I thought
fucking-
my cloak was the reaction.
Your cloak is a
Oh yeah,
reaction,
you
right?
can use the
Yeah.
reaction. Poo poo. Poo poo. Okay.
Honesty. We love it.
Oh god, do I have to run with all of you?
It's only 4
No.
damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
All right. So
Okay.
and then there's 1 trying to hit Crash,
sick.
and God damn, I keep rolling it out of my field of vision. It's a miss. I'm rolling it behind my
Oh.
computer so I can't see it. All right, so that sword misses, and bad guard, the 1 living bad guard, seeing his other friend have a heart attack, he runs up and attacks Miki with his big ceremonial spear, ceremonial spear. Oh yeah, and Kaz, you lose concentration on the cloud of dagger.
Oh yeah. I'd be surprised if I didn't.
All right, that's a miss on Miki with the
Thank
ceremonial
God.
spear, and the guard is like, "Why? She's right in front of me. How could I miss?"
Yeah,
sure,
broski.
Whoa.
Yeah, bruh.
This card's not been talking, but I like the energy he's coming in with.
I thought I was good at guarding. God,
This is
Dang.
Doug.
Mom
All
was
right.
right.
Crash, you're up.
Okay.
Kill the queen. Kill the queen.
Oh, do I get a sense that she is immune to fire damage?
You can roll Arcana.
I would love to. I mean, I'm making an educated guess because she's all infernally, but I truly have no way
Yeah.
of knowing.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Um, I was just thinking about it because I have a thing.
Ooh, a thing.
23
You
is
think
she?
you think she's not immune to fire damage.
Oh, Goleta Cautious lets her
Interesting.
down.
Well, okay, so I got the sword next to me. Yeah, yeah, this is fine. All right. So Crash is gonna pull out a scroll of fireball.
What?
Let's go.
A scroll of fireball?
I've been hanging on to this one. I wanted to teach myself this spell, but I never had the time. Um,
You so it's got a 20-foot radius.
uh-huh. So here's what's up. I'm gonna walk um within 5 feet of the queen,
Oh, you're gonna kill yourself?
and I'm gonna cast it on myself.
What?
No,
And if I do this, can she automatically fail?
Uh,
bro, respect.
I'll tell
So
you
much
what.
respect. So cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Roll. Roll to grapple her first. Make a roll to grapple her.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna use my silvery barbs advantage that I still have. Yes.
Was that your next attack roll or
I think
saving throw?
it's a skill check, right?
Yeah, but it was your next one since you got it.
Yeah,
I think so
All
because
right.
she was paralyzed.
All
because I
right.
was paralyzed
All right. Roll with advantage to grapple the
with
queen.
advantage. And I think I have a -1 to strength. No, I have a +0. Cool.
Ooh.
So here's my advantage roll. 19.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a d6 with my knowledge from my past.
All right. I'm gonna contest the roll.
That's a 20.
The 20. Let's see if I can roll in that 20. Nope. All right. So you you uh you walk up to the you walk up to the queen, you climb over the burnt and broken bookcase, you wrap your arms around her and hug her to your chest. You take your scroll of fireball and shove it in your mouth, give her a kiss, so that both of you have the scroll in your mouth.
Bro.
And then you cast fireball, or you do something else that you want to do.
Sure, I will say. Oh, I like the idea of putting it in my mouth. Here's what happens. I walk up to her, do the thing, grab her, very quickly say, "What good am I if I can't even be a martyr? I'm gonna scrape you off the earth like the scum you are." And I swallow the scroll.
All right, and the trade-off is she will auto fail if you also auto
Yeah,
fail.
I'm so down. That was the plan.
Oh, bro,
So how
no.
much is a third level fireball?
So your total hit points are 32.
Mhm.
So there is a small chance that you
And
could perma die.
she also has 2 of her arcane word.
Yeah, you've got 29 hit points left and 2, so yeah, you can't perma die.
Let's go. Let's go.
Although I will say, because it's fun, 6 times 8 is 48. So if you roll higher than 42 damage, because
I'm
it's
dead.
because it's in your head, because it's in your head, you will perma die. If you roll higher than 42 damage, you will perma die.
100% down.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Wait. Let me find my dice. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm ready. 8d6, please.
8d6.
If you somehow get over 42 damage, you'll be permanently dead.
All right. Let's see how this goes. My long-standing D&D character.
That's 8d8.
34.
It's not 8d8, it's
Oh,
8d6.
It's 86. Oh, okay. Well then that doesn't matter. Cool, for sure.
Okay, okay.
That was less than what I wanted. And that's a lot of ones, so that's only 19.
Oh,
That doesn't even kill me.
snap.
If it wait,
It is enough to kill the
okay.
queen.
Oh,
If it wasn't, I was gonna
Uh,
offer that it doubles.
I'm gonna
oh.
I'm gonna say that her head fucking explodes. Give me a wonderful description of this whole situation.
Um, I think both of our heads explodes. Okay, I think
What?
ooh. So okay.
Whatever
Crash
you want,
is
whatever you want.
so the thing is, Crash is a really weird kind of person.
Mhm.
All of you see. First, I think there is a glorious moment of a very brief rictus of the Queen's face as she is uh, sort of there's just a very brief moment where the heat is enough that we can see her skeleton be revealed as her entire body is incinerated, but leaving some mild sludge. Um, Crash's um, face a quickly becomes the ward quickly breaks and becomes an undead tabaxi woman, and the face explodes in flame. And after a few seconds of smoke settling, there is an empty space where her head was. And from a beating heart of metallic magic that keeps her alive, a metal skeletal head replaces sort of like woven together like veins, this outline of a face. A illusion spell is immediately ingrained into the throat so that she can talk still. I think the ward just does this somehow. Um, and she stands as a metal skeleton-faced cat holding um, a sludge-like skeletal body as
Nice.
the queen is sundered.
Dang.
Uh, the um the the blast of fire exploding out from both of your heads locked together just fills up uh 3/4 of the room with exploding backdraft level rolling flames that encompass the bookshelf and set everything on fire as the prince hides behind his bed and then mother, and then as your metal skeletal figure clutches her ooze and everything is covered in fire. Um,
Dang.
and the flying swords drop to the ground, and we are out of combat.
Let's go.
Crash is the Terminator confirmed.
Crash is uh yeah.
Just
Full stock still at this point. And then kind of turns and robotically walks over to, I guess, Cazador to try and pick him up.
Greg.
Jesus.
Yeah, both you and both Kaz and Greg are 12 seconds away from total death.
I use my
Do we have to
potion
pick
on
one?
Kaz, and then I
Wonderful.
use my
Choose Greg. I guarantee it's a better chance. Choose Greg.
and then I use my healer's kits to stabilize Greg.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, what did you do to Kaz?
I just shoved my healing potion down his throat.
Okay. So he's healed and you're -1 healing potion. Uh and you can roll whatever it is. I think it is a 2d4. I can't remember. But you'll be back. And then I need you to make a medicine check on Greg. If you beat a if you beat a 10, he'll be stabilized. If you don't, he will die permanently forever.
No, you
But
can't
my-
do
The
this.
most
My
important
healer's
role of this
kit
campaign.
says, as an action, you can spend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check.
Yes, but this person should already be dead,
There,
and
okay.
the DM for fun. So beat
Oops, I
it to
forgot.
10.
Oh,
Can Greg have a tragic last moment with us?
no.
Yes. So you try to patch up Greg, and his blood is spurting out of his chest. His life force was sucked out by the queen, and he's lying on the ground in a pile of furniture ashes, his blood spouting from various holes in him, and you're just unable to patch him up. And Greg looks up at you and says, "For House Mossover, for honor, for the kingdom. Carry on."
I grasped his hand with both
Aw.
hands.
Kezra is on the ground, just reaching over to his body.
Find my wife.
No,
No!
my 7 children.
Her name is Moria.
I'm gonna write that down.
Sovers will know where she. And he dies.
No!
Greg was cool, but you didn't beat a 10, so he's fucking.
So he's dead forever.
He's dead forever.
You know what?
Jeez.
I think we all would have said that about me if I had died. We all would have said Crash was cool, but we rolled a 40, so she's dead. That's okay.
I've never rolled, like when you cast Fireball, you're like, oh, 8d6, that's 48 damage. I could do 48 damage, but it's never more than 24. Like when I rolled 25 damage for her Fireball, I was like, oh my God, it was slightly more than average. If you get a 42 on a Fireball, it's magic day.
One time I tried to punish my like very low level party by casting a level 9 fireball on all of them and did like 50 damage or whatever, and then they were like level 7 or something. It was insane.
Snap.
Well, that sounds very cruel.
Yeah, I was mean. I'm mean sometimes.
You're like a Greg killer. All right. Well, you all are standing in this room. You've got the sludgy corpse of Aoife behind the bookshelf being hugged by a metal cat skeleton. Kaz sputters to life with Miki's healing potion in his mouth. The prince is very injured, bleeding behind his bed, clutching his short bow. He looks at you all. I can't believe. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. And then he starts crying. And he says, I must grieve the good mother that my mother once was.
Crash lays the body down and casts mold earth on the sludge. And is this allowed? Can I do this?
Mold
Wanna
earth,
move the body
mold
first?
Can I mold?
earth.
Can I for flavor? Can I do it to her clothes or something? Has
She's
it-
buried within the
Tell
actual
me what
floor.
you want to do.
I want to make her a key for my key ring.
Oh,
What?
dang. Dang.
I
What do you want to do?
my key. I want a thing. I want a memento.
Right. You want to make a key out of her body?
I want to make a key out of her body with Mulder.
Oh, bro.
I promise
poor-
there's a cool reason for this.
This poor child is mourning his mother, and you're just gonna make her into a trophy. Hey.
I will allow this, yes.
Some shit has changed with Crash, okay? A
Survival of the fittest.
a weird, crudely shaped key forms. She locks it onto her belt, stands up. Doesn't say anything, just stoic.
Enough said.
The princess, what did you just do?
I went in very close. Your name. My voice is the same, which is weird. I think I was trying to think like is there a cool like effect on this, but I think the illusion voice is weird to hear because it's the same. It's almost uncanny to see this altered form. I remember your name. All right. Context is coming back to me. The work's been done. Jailer's been felled. All of you are allies. What is your concern, Prince?
What did you just do to my mother's body?
I did what I always do.
Oh
Collect. Your mother, that was your mother. The thing that I held. The sound didn't resonate.
no. As a memento?
Hmm?
As a memento
Right.
for honoring her memory. He looks at the prince, hoping that will calm him down if he's kind of freaking.
I'm so confused. So it's all so scary and painful and I don't understand. Oh. My mother needed to be stopped. She was about to kill me. I appreciate you all protecting me. You
It
all have
was
stood with me faithfully, and I appreciate it.
no problem at all. Our pleasure, my lord.
Rash, you seem different.
You look like a Terminator after melted in lava.
I cast shield just ambiently and let the ward come back up. Just lasts for a second.
And so you look
I look like myself.
Prince like,
Oh, well, Crash, you certainly have some layers to you. It's too much to think about right now for me to question your methods.
I apologize for what has befelled in this moment. If tragedy is speaking to you. I don't entirely know where I am right now, but thank you for your sincerity. I kind of like shake my head a little, and the sound of bells that always follow me kind of stir me a little. I can separate from all of you if you seem uncomfortable with what has transpired.
Cazador shakes his head. drinking the health potion still.
He just minor illusions, just like, are you okay? Are you still our friend?
Still moving. Same as ever. And yes, I am your friend.
Okay.
That is all I needed to hear.
That's all I needed to. Let's just take a minute and make sure we're okay.
We've all done
Has
good work today. Good work has been done.
you all did do good work today. Cazador will pat her shoulder and look over at Mickey. Thank you all for saving my life. Once again, I might add, I do apologize. It seems every time I get in the midst of combat, I just keel over.
It's all right. You did good yourself too.
I thank you. Kezor will look over at Greg's body. As long as the Notlum family stands, I will take care of his family.
So as you all are standing there recovering from this whole situation, some more guards run into the room, dressed as Queen's guards, and they just are looking around, confused and stupefied. The prince stands up and walks towards them, and as a few more guards come in behind them, and he just starts intoning,
Today is a day of change for Greater Elenia. The Queen is no longer with us. I ask that you all continue your service to the realm.
and as he makes this speech, a few more guards come running up in the colors of House Mussover, and pretty soon there are a few more guards in House Mussover colors than in Queen's colors, and then Daniel Mussover walks in, and he walks up to the prince. First he looks at the pile of slashed up rags that is Aloysius Killshaw, and then he walks in over to the prince, and he says, "My liege, I am grateful that you are safe." And the prince says,
Yes, I gather you helped these heroes. Thank you for your service to the realm.
and Lord Mussover says, "Well, after this huge shift, I imagine it is up to the Council of the Blooded to decide the next steps for our kingdom." And the prince straightens up a little bit, tries to wipe a tear from his face and look a bit more noble and or regal, and he says,
Worry not, my loyal subjects. I will hold this kingdom together.
and Daniel Mussover says, "Very well. I hope you won't mind if some of our people stay in the castle to help keep the peace. We will continue our discussions." And the prince nods, What else are you three up to?
While that they were talking, can Miki kind of just sneakily go over to the body of the queen and try to find anything on her body that's left?
Yeah.
Sorry, I described her as sludge. I should have said a perfectly preserved corpse for the picking.
No, it's okay. I
With
don't mind
evidence of all
Miki.
her wrongdoing.
I don't mind Miki stirring the macaroni pot
Oh
and
my
trying to
God.
find an amulet or something.
Well, there's a lot of sludge. In the sludge, there are 8 daggers. She seemed to have enjoyed carrying daggers around with her.
Wonder why.
In the sludge, there are 100 platinum pieces,
Dang.
and also the floating eyeball creature with multiple eye stalks necklace seems to be perfectly preserved. But otherwise, a pile of liquefied bone and goo.
Dang.
I'm gonna subtly, to avoid all guards looking at me, just try to put them in my bag so that we can split it up later.
I miss my mother. Oh yes. Yeah.
They're distracted by
Just,
his speech, and Miki's just like, swoop.
I
Just her
appreciate
bag open, just
y'all
swoop, swoop.
backing me up on the well-mourning corpse stealing. Let's make a little shape, make it a key, take an amulet.
I love that.
Roll sleight of hand, Nikki.
Sleight of hand.
Um,
Six.
you got this. I
Ooh,
believe in you.
that's a good roll.
Oh snap! Made out like a bandit.
Nobody notices.
And Cazador, he's going to like stumble to his feet and look at the prince. And then he's gonna take a few steps forward and then bow down on one knee respectfully to him. May I be the first to honor you in your new position, and sire, there is a time for mourning and a time to carry on, and do not deprive yourself of the necessity of mourning those who you lost. And if you ever need somebody to have a shoulder to cry on, I've lost many as well. Please do not hesitate to send word to me or send a send.
Prince nods to you, but he looks like he's trying to not experience emotions right now. As Lord Mussover replies to what you say by saying, in the absence of clear leadership, it is important that the Council of the Blooded agree as to how the country will move forward. And the prince stands a little taller and says, "Thank you for your concern, my loyal subject."
You're welcome.
And just at that moment, Valentus
Oh,
comes limping in. There are at least 20 guards standing around in the hallway and in the bedroom. There's the prince, there's Lord Mussover, there's the pile of goo, there's dead Greg, a lot of people in this hallway and these rooms and everything. And Valentus comes limping in. He sees the wounded prince and immediately goes over to him and tries to patch him up in the way that he understands from his time in the wars. And Valentis looks over at you all and says, "What was revealed to you about the queen? What powers did she wield? What happened in this room?"
Exactly as we said, she had a patron. This is the doings of a warlock. She was very powerful. Very, very powerful.
From everything you've told me, this is part of something bigger. A patron. She serves someone. We must find out if there is anyone else left who she worked with, if there is a conspiracy within this castle.
That is true. Golathakash, I believe was his name. If that helps any. Any mention, any writings, it may narrow down the search tremendously for you.
I have not heard this name. He looks at Prince. Your Highness, may we search the Queen's chambers for any clue what has happened here? And the Prince says, "Yes, of course." And Valentis says, "I believe time is of the essence." And Lord Mussover says, "You can find me in the council chamber. We will set up a bit of an embassy here, Prince Finn, so that we can help you and help the country." And Mussover starts to shuffle out, and he says to you all, "Do tell me what you find, of course, please, my allies." And he starts to walk away.
Can I get close enough to the prince where I can kind of whisper to him?
Sure.
Okay. Kesdor will kind of limp up to the prince and get close enough where he can whisper. And Malij, if you do not mind me inquiring of you, what of Thea? What will you have done with the children's rebellion now?
The prince says, "I have more pressing issues right now. Let me find some healing to begin with. I'm bleeding all over my own carpet."
Okay.
Fia is a friend. She will be communicated with in time, I'm sure. But don't know if you overheard, but this is a delicate time.
It is.
I'm going to seek some healing. Let me know what you find in my mother's quarters if you choose to search there. And he starts limping out. Him and Valentis limping in unison, like a synchronicity of limping. Like a limping old man gave birth to a limping child one day. They limp out. And the guards start to disperse.
Well, that was sure something.
Yeah.
Right.
I can hardly believe all that transpired in such rapid time.
That was all very quick.
Yes.
Crash, how much do you remember? You said you didn't remember where you are. How much do you remember?
More now.
Okay,
Coming
that's
back to me. I've kept it together in the past with these. I kind of jostle one of the bells.
Oh, well, that's good that you have. Okay.
Mm,
Do you need anything at all, Crash? Are you
no, no, I never have needs like that.
well? No, I was more talking about time or
Mm,
anything of the sort. Like, well, I
time will
guess
come to me.
Mickey. Okay, I
I
guess Mickey
feel
would be better with memory loss. I have none.
You just have to wait it through, I guess. Uh, yeah.
And what of you, Mickey?
You know, that was very scary, and honestly, I was kind of hoping. I had some glimpses, some memories of that before, but in a different place, in an open field.
Hmm.
I was hoping to to avoid that if possible, but everything turned out relatively okay. Yeah, glad everyone's alive.
I as well. I'm. I would like to thank you both tremendously. I appreciate you not only as comrades striving for the same goal, but also as friends. You've been there for me very, very reliably. Thank you both very much. No matter what happens in the end of our journey, you'll always have a friend in the Notlum family.
I extend as much as I can the same continued allyship, though I have no resources to call upon.
The best resource you could ever call upon is your time.
I appreciate that, Cass.
You're welcome. Hmm. And what do you both wish to do? Do you wish to take a breather or just go straight to the Queen's chambers or I would be somewhat okay with going to the chambers after I get this healed, but whatever you two choose, I will go with. I'm well enough to walk.
I would like a short rest, but if
Mhm.
time is of the essence, then we should go. But I think if we run across any other worshippers who would be kind of out of luck, kind of gesturing towards open blood wounds, towards Kaz, towards Crash.
I
Kezra
can't
is still holding an empty potion bottle, trying to lick out whatever you can.
I cannot imagine now that affairs are in such a vulnerable state that any who followed what was the queen would make a move in this moment.
Yes, I concur. And I assumed that she was Goletekash's strongest pawn, but
Mm.
so I guess the bright side is it's downhill from here, but I don't know. That was very sudden for them to just throw their queen at us, like in a chess game,
Mm.
so to speak.
Maybe they're trying to cut us off because they knew how dangerous getting rid of the queen itself would be to their plans. So maybe they're trying to, take actions to do whatever they need to. I don't know. And at this point, Miki is going to try to search Killshaw's body for anything that relates to Galacticosh, anything.
Relates to Galacticosh. Ooh, gold.
Ooh.
Maybe this is cursed gold. I can study this later. Right. Cazador is going to pat down Greg's body, see if there's anything he can bring his wife back as like a memento. I'm gonna beat that dead horse until until it has nothing left. Is there anything on his body, like even like a handkerchief or something like that, like with his initials or anything of sentimental value?
Does he have a locket with his 12 kids and his wife
Yeah.
and his dog?
Yeah. Oh man. The last letter that he wrote to his wife that he was gonna mail out. Oh no.
First of all, on Aloysius Killshaw, you find a broken version of your fragile amulet of healing word.
Ooh.
It looks exactly the same as the one that you have, except it's broken. And you find a pistol with a wide mouth. I think someone already has this. Someone already has a knockback pistol.
I had it in a past life, but I don't know if that's what you're thinking about.
Does anybody have one right now?
No. I think maybe Drios did.
Maybe Drio's had one.
Yeah, because he was the pistol whipper.
Well, Killshaw's carrying a knockback pistol.
You know, Crash is different now. Maybe her new era, she gets a gun.
Bro, then she actually is the Terminator.
Jesus.
I'll be back.
uh, so it's 1d8 piercing damage, but the person you shoot has to make a DC 12 strength save or get pushed back 5 feet. Could be useful if someone's standing next to a cliff.
I thought about taking the queen off the edge with me.
Yes, bro, when you're describing that fireball scene, I was gonna say like it'd be crazy if both of you were by the window, but
I thought about trying to pull her to the window at some point, but it just seems so inconceivable with the spacing.
yeah.
I thought about so many different ways to try and kill myself and the queen at the same time.
Bro, I was like, the only time I thought about like sacrificing was for Greg. I was like, want to give my yeah. I was like, is there any way I could like sacrifice it? And the only thing I could ever think of was just like, ah, save Greg, save Greg.
I thought Crash was gonna be like, for the greater good, I'm not gonna be like fulfill the want to kill the queen, and I'm gonna go like protect the prince or whatever. Like I thought she was gonna have like a face turn and be really nice in that fight, but I rolled a 7 on a wisdom saving throw, and it didn't mechanically make sense to do anything else. So my brain was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do the thing my character wants to do the most and punish her severely for it.
Nice.
Well,
I appreciated it.
Really moving into checkouts, so I think we should officially move to checkout.
Okay.
Let's
Very
go.
smooth transition.
Smooth.
So raise your hand if you have inspiration right now.
Fuck!
What's that?
You have
I
inspiration.
forgot I had it.
Yeah, you have tides of chaos and poisoned your friend for an hour. Kaz, you're still poisoned. All right.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Me
Listen
too.
for what, 2 hours?
I think 1 hour.
Does any one of you three not want a set of physical D&D dice?
Not want it?
Yeah.
If everyone else says they don't want it, then me.
Do any of you three not want a set of D&D dice? Think hard. If someone came up to you and was like, "Hey, here's a set of D&D dice," would you be like, "The fuck am I gonna do with this? I only play online. Fuck this shit."
Be on
Or
it.
or would you be like, "Cool, I like dice."
I'd take the dice.
I have so many. I always want one.
Yeah, I love dice.
I love them.
Uh,
I think
That's
it's not
great.
showing up well. Woo.
Yeah,
Nice
Oh,
clap,
no
please.
way.
Woo.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
And Zach, you would benefit from having dice?
Yeah, I have none.
Okay.
I can cut out some paper though and just
All right. Third thing is who gets dice. I'm gonna it's your inspiration. It's your inspiration vote. I'm gonna send dice to the person you vote for.
Sick.
gnarly.
You get a car. You get a car.
And you also have to pay taxes on that guy.
Yeah, you gotta pay taxes on these dice.
Oh snap, bro. I knew that was a catch. I know.
Free dice. Free dice that push you into the next tax bracket.
Oh dang.
All right. Kaz, you're up first. Zach, you're up first for checkouts.
Let's go. Okay, so something I enjoyed about the session was I really liked the combat and honestly not knowing what would happen. And also, okay, so for me personally, I honestly just enjoy letting the story play out how it will play out. So if my character actually did die, I would have been happy with that. Like in the server, I actually did roll for new character dice just in case. and, and like, so I really, really liked how things just went south super fast. There was some really good hits, like the silvery barbs didn't go to waste. The advantage was good. And I liked how just this random NPC became like one of the most beloved characters. I liked it. And something I enjoyed that our player did, I gotta say, had to be hands down like Crash. Just the absolute ultimate last moment. Took me off guard. I didn't expect it at all. I thought it was just gonna be like a normal battle, just like after everything's said and done, just go revive. But nah, things took a really dark turn. And then after that, when she just like made the prince's mother into a key, put it on her belt, was just like, this is just what I do. That that was crazy to me. I was like, you did not just tell this child that.
Oh God. I'm
No,
so
but-
fucking edgy. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing within the context of
Yeah, you just pulled it. You like pulled an Itachi on him. It was crazy.
Just take the eyeballs, make your Mangekyou
No.
Sharingan
Oh
eternal.
no, I'm
Yeah.
the mean anime friend. I'm the Sasuke of the group. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me just tell you, I was in it. I was in for the ride. I loved it, every second of it. Because it all fit the character. Something I enjoy that you do is the dice rolls on what your character will do. That's super fun.
Sometimes I can't choose. It's truly a weakness, but I like doing it because I feel like it's part of the game and I appreciate
Let's
the
go.
sport. Who gets dice?
I would say it's gotta be Alex, because that dog right there looks like he needs some dice, It's like he needs it.
Hungry.
Yeah, he's hungry.
I may have already ordered some dice this week.
Oh, never mind the crash then. Crash then. The dog will be sated.
One can never have enough dice.
I got some druid dice.
These
Oh,
these
that's awesome.
these are the dice I always use,
Oh,
Ooh, let's go.
wow.
but those are just the dice I use. Then I've got boxes of dice in the closet.
Dang.
Always telling my dice to come out of the closet,
It's 2024, guys. You can come out.
These are the dice that the kids use.
Oh,
No.
like these. I like these blue moon ones.
Hmm.
I like blue sparkly moon ones. Anyway, dice are good. So that was a vote for Crash to have the dice.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Eve, you're up.
Oh my. Something like about the session. I liked that we had a very intense session, and so we came up with a lot of really obscure bits to make it fun. Like, it was probably the most politically intense, dangerous, bloody battle we've ever had. So we were like, we're gonna fire at this bell. Greg is our friend, like a lot of that. I really appreciated our ability to bring levity to this. I also liked uh, making my character have a much harder life. Um, I think I gotta love Miki's high damage chromatic orbs. It got, I think, most of what we needed in that combat utility wise. I liked your flashback moment. Um, I'm gonna do both of you. I'm gonna do that. I liked Zach's commitment to dying. I think that was a good thing to have. I appreciated the readiness on all of us. And I think Zach gets dives because this is a cool session. I think you deserve some physical dives.
Oh,
Though I will word of warning, if you get one set of dice, you're gonna want more dice.
I've
And it
I've heard
doesn't
it.
stop.
I've heard of this epidemic.
All right,
Thank
very
you.
I
good.
think.
You can tell my Dayquil's wearing off because my voice is sounding totally different. All right, Miki.
Yeah, so I really liked this session. I liked uh the whole like you have to protect the prince angle to this that I did not have that last time. Full transparency, it was just in a field right outside the Mustover house with just a like little dome to trap us in. I liked having to protect the prince and having everything kind of go to shit. Crashes my my inspiration like thing with Crash would go to Crash because melting the queen, exploding your head off, and then later turning her body into a key is just so insanely good. Like, oh my god, that's so good. And then just Crash, like having like her memories reset after that and having her bells slowly. I love that. I love that so much. Kaz, if you died, Miki was not going to be okay. So that's why
Oh,
she was completely okay just downing that potion on you.
oh,
But yeah.
Yeah.
to
I
be honest,
think Crash before her head got exploded would have been really, really sad if Kaz died. I think that could have been tragic.
bro, I'm gonna be honest. If Cazador knew that Greg had a wife like beforehand, he would have not accepted that potion no matter what.
Well, you're unconscious. I was shoving it down your
Oh,
throat.
oh yeah,
So
never mind, never mind.
I was doing it either way, whether you liked it or not.
Dang it. Checkmate.
Checkmate, you have to live.
Dang
um,
it.
but yeah, I would just get Kaz's dice collection going. I would say
Oh,
the dice vote goes to him, but 10 out of 10 for Crash this session.
mhm. Impeccable performance.
Nice. All right. Well, it looks like 2 dice for Zach and 1 dice for Eve. So, looks like Zach is on the dice train.
Let's
Uh,
go.
about to
Choo choo.
start the addiction. Beautiful dice. Got to get some D3s in your system, you know.
Let's go.
So weird. Um, all right. Yeah. Well, that was an extremely dramatic ending to the fight. And made up for the fact that Crash missed a turn by being paralyzed, by having this explosive ending. I really like the idea of her having the scroll in her mouth and kissing the queen. They're both, the heads just explode. That was fun. The added like, I'm not just gonna set off a fireball on her. I'm gonna grapple her.
I really could have not done that. If I had walked away and hit her, it was a very personal choice.
Mm.
Don't feel bad for Crash too much.
It, it was way better that way. It was good drama, good story.
Oh yeah, that's what we live
Yes.
for.
Indubitably.
Yeah, and Kaz, great job with the Cloud of Daggers push.
Thank
If
you.
if Killshaw had started his turn, he would have taken the damage again, so you doubled the damage. But he never started his turn because you all decided to kill the shit out of him.
Well, the queen went away, so we had to target the next big thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was pretty worried when you started like focusing on protecting the prince and attacking the other people because the queen is really dangerous. And shit. I forgot to use her counter spell. I kept reminding myself to use
Oh,
counter
I was
spell.
so scared of getting counterspell.
Yes.
So
I
thank you for forgetting.
way back I took off counterspell and silvery barbs because we got a bard in the party and I wanted him to feel more special, so I took off those. And I'm regretting that
Oh
now.
god.
Well, actually, I have counterspell on, but I forgot about it the whole time too. Like,
I made some long-term bad decisions here because I did choose not to take Fireball because I had that scroll. So that's okay.
we roll
Well,
with it. We roll with it.
Yeah.
Guess what? You guys are level 6.
What's
Oh,
up? Let's
oh,
go.
ooh, oh,
La la.
cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Get me your character sheets before next time.
Yep.
By the way, Jake, at some point I will tell you everything that I think is going on with Crash because I feel like I improved a lot of that, but I had something in mind. I feel like I should tell you about.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you never know, we might get some random new players. I've been talking to this person and that person, so we'll see. But you know, sometimes I stoke up a game to like 6 players and then everybody's talking over each other the whole time. So um, I think we're doing good as long as Baz makes his way out of the snow. Uh, good game, everybody. I'll see you next week. And who
This
knows
session would have
what's
been
gonna happen
different with
next.
Baznik.
Oh,
Would've been.
definitely.
We finally
Oh,
reached
oh.
the end of the runway for Miki, so
Oh
now
wow.
Yeah, next session would probably be exploring the queen's room was the last thing Miki did.
Aw.
Oh, cute.
Oh, cute little baby.
To be honest, before I saw the baby, I just saw the black dots. I thought that was a board with the pieces on it. I was like, oh, what D&D game is that?
So cute.
a cute little 16-month-old sleeping up a storm. All right, y'all. See you in 1 week.
All right.
Right,
See you later.
Next Friday. That
Give
was
me
super
your
fun.
character
Hey,
sheets.
guys.
Don't forget to level up.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Send them to me. Don't send them to
Bye.
me an hour before the game. Send them to me a couple days before.
2 hours before the game.
You're all spellcasters. I need to know what you're doing. Be well.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for the session.
Thank you.